14 northern governors call on Tinubu's government to overhaul security strategy. Amid renewed regional violence, in a unified call for action, 14 governors from Nigeria's northern region have urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to urgently review and strengthen the nation's security architecture in light of persistent and escalating insecurity plaguing the north. The plea came during a high-level meeting held on Saturday in Kaduna State, attended by a combination of political leaders and revered traditional rulers from the region. The meeting, convened at the historic Sir Kashim Ibrahim Government House, was jointly hosted by the Northern States Governors Forum, NSGF, and the Northern Traditional Rulers Council, NTRC. It brought together a powerful coalition of regional leaders, state governors, emirs, and chiefs committed to finding lasting solutions to the security crisis that has deeply destabilized parts of northern Nigeria over the past decade. Governors. In attendance of the 19 northern governors, 14 were physically present, demonstrating the seriousness of the gathering. The governors who attended included Zamfara, Dauda Lawal Kaduna, Senator Uba Sani Gombe, Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya, also chairman of NSGF, Jigawa, Umar Namadi Kebi, Nasir Idris Adamawa, Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri Taraba, Dr. Agbu Kefas Nasarawa, Abdullahi Sule Yobe, Mai Malabuni Niger, Mohamed Umaru Bagosokoto, Ahmed Aliyu Plateau, Caleb Mutfwang Katsina, Diko Umaru Raddakogi, Ahmed Usman Ododo governors of Borno, Kwara, Kano, Benue, and Bauchi were unable to attend in person but were represented at the summit by high-ranking officials from their respective administrations. Traditional rulers joined forces with elected leaders. Also present were esteemed members of the Northern Traditional Rulers Council, including first-class emirs and chiefs from various emirates and chiefdoms across the north. The inclusion of traditional rulers highlighted the collaborative approach being adopted, as many believe these institutions are vital in grassroots peacebuilding and intelligence gathering, especially in rural and vulnerable communities where state presence is limited. Region under siege security concerns have reached alarming levels across northern Nigeria in recent years, ranging from Boko Haram and ISWAP insurgency in the northeast, Borno, Yobe, Adamawa, banditry and kidnapping in the northwest, Zamfara, Katsina, Kaduna, Sokoto, farmer-herder conflicts and mass killings in the north-central, Plateau, Benue, Nasarawa, as well as the proliferation of unregulated arms, sectarian violence, and displacement of citizens. Chairman of the NSGF, Governor Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya of Gombe State, in his opening address, made an impassioned plea for the federal government to urgently review and restructure its current security strategy to respond more effectively to the dynamic threats across the region. We must work together to address the security challenges facing our region. It's imperative that we enhance our security measures to protect our citizens and ensure their safety, Yahaya said. Call for collaboration and federal support. Yahaya emphasized that combating insecurity cannot be left to the federal government alone. He stressed the importance of a synergized approach, incorporating federal, state, and local governments, along with the military, police, and community-led initiatives. He also extended heartfelt condolences to the people of Plateau, Benue, Bauchi, Borno, and Yobe states, where recent attacks by insurgents, communal militias, and criminal gangs have resulted in tragic loss of lives and displacement of thousands. Our condolences go to the families of those killed in these senseless attacks. It's not just a humanitarian crisis, it is a challenge to our collective resolve as leaders, he noted. Boko Haram resurgence and renewed violence. The resurgence of Boko Haram and splinter terrorist groups such as ISWAP, Islamic State West, Africa Province in the northeast continues to threaten fragile gains made in the fight against insurgency. Similarly, renewed violence in the north-central, particularly in Plateau and Benue states, has drawn national and international concern due to the high number of casualties, property destruction, and intercommunal tensions. Many observers believe that inadequate intelligence, slow response time by security agencies, poor coordination, and insufficient political will at various levels have exacerbated the situation. Recommendations and expected outcomes. Although no formal communique was released at the time of reporting, sources at the meeting indicated that the governors proposed several recommendations to the federal government, including decentralization of security operations to allow states more control over their internal security, enhanced funding and equipment for regional security outfits and community vigilantes,
recruitment and deployment of more security personnel to affected regions, increased intelligence sharing between federal and state security agencies, empowerment of traditional rulers to assist in local conflict resolution and intelligence
gathering. The bigger picture: national unity and stability. This meeting comes at a critical time for the administration of President Bola Tinubu, which faces mounting pressure to deliver on its promise to secure the nation. The call from 14 northern governors, representing a significant bloc in Nigeria's federal system, could potentially lead to major policy shifts if taken seriously by the presidency. The unity shown by governors across party lines also signals growing political consensus on the urgency of the crisis, raising hopes that security might finally take center stage in Nigeria's national discourse as the 2027 elections approach. Thank you for watching InfoHub, your source for trusted news and insights. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay informed.